Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of European Disaster 4 as Brat. And well, the Ottomans have turned from the Ottomans into the Otto Derps, considering what's going on down here. Because they're sort of doing alright. I'm not really sure what's going to happen in that war, but I hope they suffer. Now, I have had a few failed startups of the game, which are, to say the least, annoying. But I'm about to declare on Bundel, and hammered the shit out of them, for the matter. So I'm going to give it another month for the troops to be ready. Bengal is involved here, so let it happen. That's probably a thing, actually. Bengal's probably sending thousands of troops over there. Mongolia's collapsed, and I'm sort of sad, and it's thanks to this fucking nasty coloured piece of shit. Anyway, let's declare on Bundel. It should be a fast war. I'm going to declare for Mandla, simply because I have the ability to capture it as a fort relatively quickly. So let's rush in there. Go up to speed 4, I suppose. So he has a pretty big army actually, but I have such stacked discipline, and I'm still a tech ahead. Okay. Speed 3 please. Let's go and kill his army. Hopefully this slightly smaller army of mine should be able to take it on. Should. Because I've got this godly leader versus... He's got a position as similar cannons as me, but it's going to flank. Presumably. Yeah, I think, my tech advantage is more than enough to carry me through that. And the leader certainly was the key factor there on why I was able to deal that as a victory to him. But yeah, I doubt he's going to want to fight for long. What's Yarkin's tech looking like? 16. Ooh, I could manage it, I think. All I want is these. Still 261 thing, but it's good. It's good. So it looks like I'm going to have him dealt with quite rapidly, and that's a moderate amount. He'll fix up the borders a fair bit, and the coalition, Bengal, Bundel, they already would probably join a coalition if given the option. This would only expand it to Yarkand, but I don't see a reason to take that yet, so boom, one rapid war later, and I can sit on all of the provinces that I've taken with the army I have. One I'm going to convert, just get it out of the way. The overextension is the issue. So I'm definitely going to be making a fair bit of admin points, which is good. Let's call these two and get it underway. So that's made me expand above 100 provinces, and I've got the most easy to grab provinces of his nation from him, and now it would be a matter of just eating away at what remains before Bengal does it. Now Bengal itself shouldn't be much of a concern, for when I start crushing it, it should go down quite quickly and rapidly. Plus, he is technically involved in the war over there, but he isn't actually going over there. Then again, he should be able to, because he should be able to go straight through Persia. Because they're in the same war, aren't they? Unless... yeah, it's all the same war. So he should be over there, and the Ottomans should be getting hammered. Damn it, the Portuguese are starting to expand into Africa. I don't like that. But yeah, I'll just call the ones that are causing overextension more than anything. And well, my manpower's looking good. Everything's looking pretty nice. I could challenge Russia, I could challenge Spain. I'm powerful. And for the matter, Spain's recovered a lot of land off the French. Like that. And I think, what else could I do and focus on? The Commonwealth is not looking too bad, is it? Wait, what? Excuse me? I haven't been paying attention, but I've still got many questions about this. Like, okay. But yeah, the Autoderps are a bit hammered. Bengal should be easy enough to handle soon. Now, the next time I attack them, I should be able to get around 70 war score, and it will be good enough to finish them. Absolutism is going up. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be really strong, isn't it? I mean, I need to get universities down, but I do need to sort of call these provinces. And they become cheaper and cheaper, and as I get more and more of that. Okay, so that'll take till November in a few years. And that's what I'm going to rush for, actually, because I sort of need it by now. And for the matter, a plantation in my capital would not be a bad investment. I haven't got any subjects right now, so that doesn't really affect me. This down here should be done at some point because it's a province that has no devastation. The prosperity there is going to be brilliant, actually. Can't get prosperity for a little bit because I haven't got the stability. And well, once that's converted, I'll be able to call the final province. Bundar is slowly going to cease to exist, I think. If Bengal doesn't jump them, I'll eat them up entirely. So, I have a pretty good chance, actually, of managing that as well. Do you think Persia's going to take land off the Ottomans? We're probably losing a lot of troops. And I mean a lot. Now, if I were to declare on Bengal right now, I think the focus would be these two provinces, or a set of provinces around here, sorting out the border up here and getting my permanent claims up there sorted, which is all of what Bengal owns. Nothing of Persia. Absolutely nothing of Persia. Ugh. He embraced it. Not good. But yeah, I've got everything, and the manufactories is going to be a good thing as well. So this is going to push it back again, but that final one should be extremely good for me as well. So let's get this, get some of these at least. I do need a lot of admin really, don't I? If I get the next military idea, I'll get even more discipline. And once this idea group is done, I get, guess what? More discipline. I've already got quite a bit of discipline. I'm basically the Persia of Asia. With, you know, well, it's only 110, but it's going to go up to 115, then 120. As long as I have this... I'm not even sure what to call it. As long as I have this god, I suppose, selected. Tuango took a shit ton of land. I hate Tuango for a large amount of reasons. Yet he wants to be friends with me. If I can, I am 100% going to fuck him up alongside Ming. Wait, is Japan colonising? No, it's Great Britain. Over in Asia. Oh, lovely. That means I guess I can't colonise now, can I? Malacca's also colonising over here. So that's... I suppose I've missed out on my opportunity to do it, but this is to be expected. But this might mean that if Great Britain expands enough, he might clash with Ming, which would be interesting, to say the least. Well, I'll just be waiting there, I suppose. Just, you know. Thanks. Well, looks like they're not going to exist for much longer. Did he gain any land back? No, he gained a whole bunch of land off them. Despite a long and relatively... oh my goodness, what has happened to you? What has France declared war upon? Good job, France. In all honesty, if I was to do a French campaign, I'd probably try and deal with Spain early on. Because I do not like Spain. Because they would be massive competition. Just declare war upon them, use your massive military advantage, take like Aragon, and then push into the rest of Iberia, just unite all of it under French rule. It'd take a lot, but it'd be certainly possible. And then, with all of that as a basis, I suppose, for a tough, strong nation, alongside dealing with Portugal, I could either advance into North Africa and gain further holdings there, or I could then try... oh my goodness, look at what happened to France, they're dying! But yeah, I would push into a lot of places really at once. I'll let it fall. Damn. Oh well, can't do anything about it now. So, what's my military looking like? 4th best in the world, apparently. So use all of my ducats to gain loyalty, influence, and some other stuff, or lose a lot of loyalty in a bunch of issues. I'll just pay with my ducats, thanks. Now, if I take over this area here of Bengal, the trade in this region here is going to become pretty much mine. I own just 28% of it, and I am transferring a lot to my home node. Wait a second, I can transfer from here to Indus, who can transfer to Kashmir, no, I don't want to transfer it that way, I want to transfer it the other way. Because then, once it's transferred here, I can transfer the extra money down to here, because I'm not going to collect it in Indus. Oh, it goes to Samarkand. That's not any good, actually. So I can't form a loop, sadly. If India was a trade loop, I'd be quite amused, actually, I think. Well, anyway, so I'm just waiting now, I think. Coring that in the long run is going to be a long process. Maybe I'll be able to get the Splendor I need for that by the end of this episode, alongside this tech. Now, there's also a few other things I want to cover, I think. And that is what I intend to do once I've dealt with Bengal and Bundel. And that is, I'm most likely going to go east and west, but east is going to be the difficult one. So, what I'm thinking of doing is, for a time being, going west, pushing through Persia. Presumably taking most of, the Afghanistanish region. I know I really should be looking to get that tech, but this is an opportunity to get more, it's a good opportunity to get more absolutism. Yeah, my military tech is not developing quickly thanks to arguably the least useful ruler I've had in a while. I'd much rather have the Queen on the throne right now. So yeah, I'm just waiting for this, and well, there's not much else to say. Even Portugal's getting involved now, is it? No. You're not having anything, Portugal. At all. Being the second greatest power on this earth has its benefits. Especially when I'm starting to... Bengal has declared war upon Persia. This is a great opportunity, but I really need to get that tech. Persia's a tech ahead as well, who am I? I definitely need to get the next Militech then, because it gives military tactics. But once they have beaten each other for a while, I'm going to declare on Bengal, take over whatever he's gained over here, cut him off. Will put me in the wrath of Persia, but I doubt Persia would want to even try to fight me, considering he's not declared on me when I've bordered him for a very long time. So my absolutism is a little higher now. The admin efficiency is still quite minor, but it's a little higher. Can I get this? Not quite yet, but very close. So what else can I do here? Well, I'm waiting for this, which is about a year now. Let's have a look at the ledger. Keep going, game. I won't get declared upon. So, the Ottomans and Ming are definitely the biggest armies on the planet, but then behind them is me and Bengal. Indian powerhouses of nations. And then, why is the Commonwealth so small? Odd. But yeah, he's got 80-something thousand against Persia's 40,000, so Persia is significantly smaller. In quite a few senses, I might add. Let's get a manufactory in the south then, because I need to get them up. I don't know where I built that, but I've built one somewhere. What the fuck? I did not order it up there, I'm quite certain of that. And I would work these down in terms of cost, I suppose, but I really can't be bothered. I'm about to get the Splendor, so that's, well, not Splendor, I'm about to get that. And if I start my golden era, I would have all of that. I will have this then. So, till enlightenment has been discovered, and that's a fair way away. Now, that's going to start going up yearly now, which is brilliant. And, well, universities is going to be a thing quite soon for me. So I'm going to grab this and start pumping these out. Because I have the money coming in to do so, but I definitely want more manufactories and universities right now. Rip the Ottomans. They've hit the peak of their power. And would you look at them now? They're in their decline. Well, it's going to at least impact their combat efficiency more than anything. I can also start building universities immediately, so I'm going to build one in my capital. To finish off the episode, I suppose. Now, the next areas I build them in is the rest of the south, really. I want them everywhere if I could, but this place is already filled up, so... Once I have 5 of them, that'll meet another goal, the multiple universities goal. And the final goal I'll aim to get is the potential for a large army, which would put me in a position to actually... Well, really, I would be able to start my golden age. And I would be one hell of a dangerous foe once that's happened. Well, that's a good trait. That's a very good trait, actually. And is there anything else I want to cover before I start to finish up? Well, want some places that are cheap to build it in. Let's build it in cheaper places first. So, other areas in the south that are cheap? Well, there's this here. There's that there. There's not that many places, surprisingly. Thank you, Bengal. I'm going to smash your face in soon, don't worry. I'll get round to you soon. Then again, I might want to get a few more of these to hopefully be able to push it. Which would mean getting stuff like that there. And it would be beneficial to do so before... I think Persia is starting to pummel Bengal, which is very fun. I think our next war with Bundel is coming up now then. Base production, but gain a lot of unrest. So only for 10 years, but I'm going to do that one because 2 development to me now is not too much. I'm going to get the next Diplotech soon, it seems, so... Well, my absolutism now starting to go up quite slowly. Well, not slowly, but it's going to go up consistently, if a bit slowly. What other ways are there to get it? Just make it a bit faster. Harsh treatment, stability increases, Strengthen government, which is always going to be useful, but I can't use it right now for crucial reasoning. Okay. Sure. I just got the tech anyway, it's just going to harm these two a bit. Yeah, if it's time for another war with the Bundel, I doubt they'll put up much of a fight. But I'm certainly much more interested in jumping onto Bengal and Persia. Not that Bundel really impacts my military all that much. So, let's finish off this episode with a bit of building down here. Well-developed provinces produce the best areas for... well, that's very poorly developed, yet that would give me a ton of extra money. Ooh, they're gonna exhaust themselves, aren't they? Oh, this could be very good. But yeah, the Ottomans have become a giant empire, and I've risen quite a bit as well. I'll put this in my capital, I suppose, because why not? There's no reason not to have something in my capital, is there? Trade efficiency, I'll take all of that. And that's just made my income explode. Well, just want to say, before I end the episode now, for real this time, yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Very happy with that. So, we can smash something into my capital now. It was a plantation? No, it was a plantation. I just clicked it wrong. So we can slam one of these into my capital, get even more money, which is always a good thing. And soon we can slam the Bengal. The Bengal, who's now a tech ahead of me, which isn't good. Oh no. I'm going to want to refocus my tech on this, I think. So, I'm going to focus on military tech after this, which is going to drop this back to 5, I believe. Which I can live with, as far as I'm concerned. I need the extra military to compete soon with those. Bengal and Persia are still going to exhaust each other, however, so it'll still be greatly beneficial to just pounce on them as soon as possible. The military tactics, well, gap should be overcomable by discipline and also by the power of... well, I've got equal numbers, it's not very good. They're getting desperate. Wow. How exhausted is Bengal? Let's have a look, is it? So, they have no manpower and 64,000 troops, but they are a tech ahead. The closest I can do for this is getting that tech as rapidly as possible, which is definitely required, I think, to fight them. But if I were to attack right now, I'd have a numbers advantage, and I'd probably be able to end the war quite rapidly. But that'll be for, well, discussion next time. Either way, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time. Bye for now.